The golden sun rises over rolling fields, casting a warm glow on a world buzzing with life. Somewhere in those fields, a tiny miracle unfolds. A honeybee, wings shimmering, dances from flower to flower, collecting nature's sweetest gift. Honey, it's more than just a sweetener. It's a marvel of nature, a golden elixir that's been cherished for centuries for its taste, its healing properties, and its sheer magic. But how does this liquid gold travel from the delicate petals of a wildflower to the jars on your kitchen shelf? Today, we're pulling back the curtain on an extraordinary journey. Welcome to an exclusive, behind-the-scenes tour of a honey factory, a place where nature's brilliance meets human ingenuity in a symphony of precision and care. Buckle up, because this is going to be a sweet ride, filled with surprising twists, jaw-dropping facts, and the kind of satisfying process that'll keep you glued to your screen for the next 2 hours. Let's start where it all begins. In the factory, but in the fields, where the humble honeybee is the star of the show. Picture a vibrant meadow, bursting with wildflowers in every shade of purple, yellow, and red. The air hums with the soft buzz of bees, each one a tiny alchemist on a mission. Did you know a single honeybee visits up to 2,000 flowers in a single day, collecting nectar with a precision that rivals the most advanced machinery? They use their long, straw-like tongues called proboscises to sip nectar from the heart of each blossom, storing it in a special honey stomach separate from their digestive system. This isn't just a random act of nature. It's a carefully choreographed dance. Bees communicate through a waggle dance, a figure-8 pattern that tells their hive mates exactly where to find the best flowers. It's like GPS, but powered by instinct and teamwork. And here's a mind-blowing fact. To produce just 1 pound of honey, bees must visit over 2 million flowers and fly a distance equivalent to circling the earth twice. That's the kind of dedication that makes honey one of nature's most hard-earned treasures. Now, let's zoom in on the hive itself, a bustling metropolis of wax and wonder. Inside, thousands of bees work in perfect harmony, each with a specific role. The hexagonal cells of the honeycomb, a marvel of natural engineering, are crafted with such precision that mathematicians have studied them for centuries. These 6-sided chambers are not just beautiful. They're the ultimate storage system, maximizing space and strength while using the least amount of wax. Worker bees fill these cells with nectar, then fan their wings to evaporate excess water, transforming the nectar into thick, syrupy honey. They seal each cell with a wax cap, like a tiny vault, protecting their precious cargo. But the hive isn't just a pantry, it's a nursery, a climate-controlled sanctuary, and a fortress, all in one. Bees maintain a constant temperature of 92 degrees Fahrenheit, fanning their wings to cool the hive, or clustering together to warm it. It's a living, breathing ecosystem, and every drop of honey is a testament to their relentless work ethic. But the journey from hive to table is where things get truly cinematic. Let's step into the world of the beekeeper, where courage and care collide. Imagine a figure clad in a white suit, veiled helmet, and thick gloves, moving with the calm precision of a seasoned artist. The beekeeper approaches the hive, a gentle puff of smoke rising from a handheld smoker. Why smoke? It's not just to look cool though, it does add a certain mystique. The smoke mimics a forest fire, triggering the bee's instinct to gorge on honey and prepare to flee, which calms them and makes them less likely to sting. It's a delicate balance of respect and control, allowing the beekeeper to work without disrupting the hive's harmony. With a hive tool, a small, flat blade, they carefully pry apart the wooden frames, each one heavy with honeycomb glistening like liquid gold caught in the sunlight. The bees, still buzzing softly, are gently brushed aside with a soft bristled bee brush, ensuring no harm comes to these tiny heroes. It's a moment of pure connection between human and nature, a partnership built on trust and reverence. Here's where the stakes get higher. Harvesting honey isn't just about grabbing a frame and running. Each frame is a masterpiece, packed with honey that's been meticulously crafted by the bees. The beekeeper inspects every frame, looking for the perfect balance, frames that are at least 80% capped with wax, signaling the honey is ready. Too early, and the honey might be too watery. Too late, and it could crystallize. The frames are carefully lifted, placed into sealed boxes, and transported to the factory with the utmost care, like priceless artifacts being moved to a museum. Did you know that a single frame can hold up to 5 pounds of honey? That's enough to fill several jars, each one a snapshot of the flowers, weather, and season that shaped it. No 2 batches of honey are ever exactly the same, a fact that makes every jar a unique piece of nature's art. Now, let's step through the factory doors, where the hum of bees gives way to the hum of machines, and the magic of the hive meets the precision of modern technology. The air is thick with the sweet, floral scent of honey, and the factory floor is alive with activity. The wooden frames, still warm from the hive, are loaded onto a conveyor belt, their golden contents shimmering under the bright lights. The first stop is the uncapping machine, a marvel of engineering that gently removes the wax caps, sealing the honey inside the comb. Picture a series of spinning blades, moving with surgical precision, slicing away the wax to reveal the honey beneath. The wax caps fall away like delicate snowflakes, collected for reuse in candles, cosmetics, or even new hives. This step is critical. Too much force, and the delicate comb could be damaged. Too little, and the honey stays trapped. It's a dance of technology and finesse, and the factory workers monitor every move, their eyes trained to spot even the tiniest imperfection. The uncapped frames move forward. They enter the heart of the honey extraction process, the centrifuge, or honey extractor. This machine is like a giant, gleaming drum, spinning at speeds that would make your head spin too. The frames are loaded inside, and as the centrifuge whirls, centrifugal force flings the honey out of the combs, splattering it against the drum's walls. It's a mesmerizing sight, golden streams of honey cascading down, pooling at the bottom like liquid sunlight. Here's a surprising fact. The spinning process is so efficient that it can extract up to 95% of the honey from a frame without damaging the comb, allowing it to be returned to the hive for the bees to reuse. This sustainability is a cornerstone of modern honey production, ensuring the bees' hard work isn't wasted. The empty combs, now glistening but honey-free, are carefully cleaned and stored, ready to be placed back in the hive for another cycle of nectar collection. The honey, now free from the comb, isn't ready for your toast just yet. It flows through a series of pipes into a settling tank, where it's given time to rest. This step is like letting a fine wine breathe. It allows air bubbles and tiny particles, like bits of wax or pollen, to rise to the surface or settle to the bottom. Workers skim the surface with precision, ensuring only the purest honey moves forward. But here's where things get even more fascinating. Some factories use advanced filtration systems, like fine mesh sieves, or even microfilters, to remove impurities while preserving the honey's natural flavor and nutrients. Did you know that raw honey contains over 200 compounds, including antioxidants, enzymes, and trace minerals? Filtering too aggressively can strip away these benefits. So top-tier factories strike a delicate balance, ensuring the honey remains as close to its natural state as possible. The result is a product that's not just sweet, but packed with health benefits, from soothing sore throats to boosting immunity. Now, let's follow the honey as it flows toward the bottling line, a symphony of automation and precision. The honey, now crystal clear and radiant, is pumped into massive stainless steel tanks, where it's gently warmed to maintain its silky, pourable texture. The temperature is critical. Too hot, and the honey's delicate enzymes and flavors could be destroyed. Too cool, and it might crystallize in the pipes. Workers monitor the tanks with digital thermometers, their focus unwavering. From here, the honey flows into an automated filling machine, where gleaming glass jars march along a conveyor belt like soldiers in a parade. Each jar pauses beneath a nozzle, which dispenses the exact amount of honey with pinpoint accuracy. No spills, no waste. The nozzles are designed to mimic the gentle pour of a spoon, ensuring every jar is filled to perfection. It's a hypnotic process, the golden liquid catching the light as it fills each jar, transforming it into a glowing jewel. But the journey isn't over yet. The filled jars glide toward the capping station, where robotic arms place lids with a satisfying click. These lids aren't just for show. They create an airtight seal that locks in the honey's freshness. For years, did you know that honey is one of the only foods that never spoils? Archaeologists have found pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs, still perfectly edible after thousands of years, thanks to its natural preservatives like low water content and high acidity, which make it an inhospitable environment for bacteria and microorganisms. As the jars are sealed, they pass through a labeling station, where each one is adorned with a vibrant label detailing the honey's origin, flavor profile, and nutritional benefits. Some factories even include QR codes that let consumers trace their honey back to the specific hive or region it came from, a testament to the transparency and pride in the process. Let's take a moment to zoom out and appreciate the bigger picture. This factory isn't just a place of machines and conveyor belts. It's a bridge between nature and your kitchen. Every step, from the beekeeper's careful hands to the factory's cutting-edge technology, is designed to honor the bees' work while delivering a product that's pure, safe, and delicious. But there's more to honey than just jars. Some factories take innovation to the next level, creating honey-based products that push the boundaries of creativity. Picture this: honey infused with lavender or chili, adding a floral or spicy twist to the classic flavor. Or honey molded into bite-sized spoons, sealed in eco-friendly packaging for a mess-free treat. These innovations are born from a deep respect for honey's versatility, transforming it into a culinary star that elevates everything from breakfast to dessert. As we near the end of our tour, let's linger on one final, awe-inspiring detail: the global impact of honey production. Did you know that honeybees pollinate over 80% of the world's crops, contributing to 1/3 of the food we eat? Without their tireless work, our plates would look very different. No almonds, no avocados, no apples. The honey industry isn't just about sweetening your tea. It's about supporting an ecosystem that sustains life itself. Factories often partner with beekeepers to promote sustainable practices, like planting wildflower meadows or using organic methods to protect bee populations. Every jar of honey you buy is a vote for a healthier planet, a small but powerful way to support the tiny creatures that make it all possible. As the final jars roll off the production line, sealed and labeled, ready to ship to stores around the world, it's hard not to feel a sense of wonder. What began as a single bee's journey through a field of flowers has ended in a product that's as beautiful as it is delicious. This factory, with its gleaming machines and dedicated workers, is a testament to the magic of collaboration between bees, beekeepers, and technology. So the next time you drizzle honey over your pancakes or stir it into your tea, take a moment to savor the story behind it. It's a story of nature's brilliance, human ingenuity, and a process so satisfying it's almost as sweet as the honey itself. Thanks for joining us on this epic journey through the honey factory. If you loved this deep dive into one of nature's greatest gifts, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more process videos that'll leave you hungry for knowledge. Until next time, keep buzzing with curiosity.